How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to Ledger Live. We're here in Essex County's Branch Brook Park, and this really is the place to be. Well, maybe not today because it's sleeting and freezing, but over the next couple days, the cherry blossom display is nearing its peak here, and this is a great story. These cherry blossoms here were down to about 800 or 900 trees a few years ago, and it is coming back in full force with a big replanting effort, bigger and better than ever. We're here with Bel Coleman, co-chairperson of the Branch Brook Park Alliance. So a lot of new plantings going on here. Coming in, you see a lot of new saplings being put in. How did that all come about?
Well, you know, we embarked on a major restoration about 8 or 9 years ago of the entire park in partnership with the Essex County Department of Parks and Recreation. So as of this fall, we will have over 4,000 trees planted in the park.
Are we beating Washington now, or are we ahead of them?
We will be ahead of Washington.
Right.
And to add to that, we have 16 different varieties. And what's most exciting about our trees is how they're actually planted into the landscape. It's most reminiscent of the Japanese countryside. And they won't just be in this section of the park in the northern extension. They will be in the southern. So we will have cherry trees throughout the entire Branch Brook Park.
This may be a silly question, but they're called cherry trees. Are there actual fruit that come out on these trees? I mean, you can't come out here in June and pick cherries with a basket, can you?
These are related to the cherries that we eat, but they're ornamental. They were bred and created for their flowers, not for their fruit. Though they do get tiny fruits that birds will still eat, there's nothing on there that we'd be interested in.
So don't come out here in June or July with a basket thinking you're going to pick some cherries for a cherry pie or anything.
Exactly.
Now, coming in here, I see a lot of planting going on. And I know there was a program, you had to cut down a lot of trees a couple of years ago, and you're trying to replace them and increase the number. What's the status of that? How's it going?
Well, back down in 2003, we had approximately about 900 trees. What happened was all the trees that we had, because we had about over 2,300, they aged and they needed to be, replaced. So we started a planting project between the Essex County and Branch Brook Alliance. And today, at the end of this year, we're going to have over 4,000 cherry blossom trees, which means we'll have more than Washington, D.C.
I was reading a 2-year-old story in our archives that said you wanted to have 3,000 by 2010, and you're telling me now that you got 4,000.
At the end of this year, we will have 4,000 cherry blossoms.
Was that people just donating? I mean, you look for donations, and how did it go?
This is money that was contributed by State Green Acres Program, our Essex County Open Space dollars, Branch Brook Alliance, which is a nonprofit organization, and it was also people coming, corporate sponsors, and also contributors. We've asked people to contribute $250, and they get their name on a plate, and they get their name on a TV inside our brand new Cherry Blossom Center. So the community came out, and they really came out and supported us big time.
You wanted to beat Washington, D.C. Now, with 4,000, I think we've come close.
At the end of this year, we will beat Washington, D.C. Hopefully the president won't put any stimulus money in Washington and then overcome us. But if they do, we'll deal with it.
All right, that wraps up Ledger Live for today. Get out here, smell the flowers. Take it easy, Jersey.